Good morning, everyone. I am Ana Rose M. Ayaon, and today I will be discussing the three remaining subtopics of Chapter 8, which are the following: exercising curriculum leadership and selecting textbooks and other instructional materials, developing teachers as curriculum leaders, and lastly, reflections on teacher as curriculum leaders. So first, let's tackle the first one, which is exercising curriculum leadership and selecting textbooks and other instructional materials. Teachers should be empowered to select the textbooks and other instructional materials that they use in their classes. In some schools, teachers are joined to participate in the textbook selection process. However, in many schools, administrators are the ones selecting the textbooks for the school. It is logical and proper to include teachers in the process since we all know teachers are the ones teaching the subject and they know better about the needs and nature of their students. Thus, they must given freedom to decide on what textbooks they are going to use and what instructional materials they need for their classes. In 2015, the Department of Education developed a framework for developing and selecting textbooks and other instructional materials. The framework prescribes that all textbooks and materials are: first, aligned to K-12 curriculum. The textbooks and other instructional materials should follow the curriculum standards and competencies prescribed by the K-12 curriculum. So first and foremost, alignment ensures that students are receiving the information and skills outlined in the curriculum. This is crucial for helping students build a strong foundation of knowledge and abilities as they progress from one grade level to the next. When textbooks and instructional materials are aligned with the curriculum, educators can be confident that they are providing students with the essential content and learning experiences necessary for their academic development. Second, contain expert system of knowledge. Authors that are experts in their field should write the textbooks and other instructional materials. It is also important that the contents of the instructional materials are accurate and up to date. Having authors who are experts in their respective fields contributes to the quality and accuracy of textbooks and instructional materials. This aligns with the idea that subject matter experts can provide in-depth knowledge and insights, enhancing the learning experiences for the students. Third, have provision for differentiated instruction. It is important to provide activities and assessment strategies that are relevant to the learning styles and thinking preferences of the learners. The needs of slow learners and fast learners should also be considered. In educational context, incorporating differentiated instruction is crucial. This approach involves tailoring activities and assessments to align with diverse learning styles and thinking preferences among learners. By recognizing and accommodating these individual differences, educators can enhance engagement and better support the varied needs of their students. Fourth, provision for reflective thinking. The instructional materials and textbooks should engage the learners to develop deeper understanding of the lesson, develop critical and creative thinking, and encourage reflective thinking. Including reflective thinking and instructional materials promote deeper understanding, critical and creative thinking among learners. It encourages them to contemplate and apply what they've learned. And lastly, provision for parental and community involvement. The textbooks in instructional materials should encourage parental and community development. This means that service learning, real-life integration, and parental support are encouraged. So, fostering parental and community involvement in textbooks can strengthen the connection between education and the broader community, promoting a collaborative approach to learning and environment. And now, let's proceed to the second subtopic, which is developing teachers as curriculum leaders. Curriculum leaders are trained and developed. They are products of different in-service and pre-service teacher education programs. They also develop their skills from their teaching experience and encountered with great teachers. They are products of mentors, and they are formed by supportive professional work environment. There are few important factors that need to be considered in the development of teachers as curriculum leaders. So first is teacher empowerment. Teachers need to be empowered to make important decisions, solve problems, take actions, and innovate in their own schools and classes. Empowering teachers to make significant decisions, solve problems, take actions, and innovate within their school and classes is crucial for fostering a dynamic and effective educational environment. This empowerment enhances teacher autonomy and contributes to a more engaged and impactful teaching experience. Second, efficient system. Teachers need to work in an efficient working environment. They need to be part of a system that is collaborative, professional, and effective. So establishing an efficient system that promotes collaboration, professionalism, and effectiveness contributes to a positive and supportive working environment for students. Third, mentoring system. Teachers, especially the neophyte teachers, need mentoring from effective and model mentors. So when we say neophyte, ito yung mga baguhan na guro. So in implementing mentoring system, especially to those neophyte teachers, it can be greatly benefit their professional growth by providing guidance from those experienced mentors. Fourth, administrative support. At any level, teachers will need full support from the administration, especially when they want to innovate or develop good programs for the school for their students. So in this one, teachers have the full support of the administrators to specialize what the learners want. And lastly, learning community. Teachers must experience to work in a learning community where all behave as professionals, avoiding any forms of professional jealousies and free from insecurities. teachers need to learn from and share best curricular and instructional practices to each other. So, creating a learning community for teachers is essential. Fostering a professional environment free from jealousies and insecurities, collaboration becomes the key. As educators, share and learn from each other's best curricular and instructional practices. This promotes a culture of continuous improvement and mutual support within the educational family. Finally, continuing professional development is needed to ensure the development of teachers to perform leadership roles and the total curriculum process. Like any leaders, they also need support from various individuals and groups, especially in their schools. And now let's proceed to our last subtopic, which is the reflections on teachers as curriculum leaders. So teachers are considered curriculum and instructional leaders in various levels of education. As curriculum leaders, they perform different roles and functions that are essential in planning, design, development, implementation, and evaluation of the curriculum. So first, they provide technical support in curriculum planning. Second, they design curriculum from basic education to higher education. Third, they help develop the curriculum content and activities, including assessment tools. Fourth, they implement the curriculum in various capacities as administrators or classroom teachers. Fifth, they help evaluate the curriculum. Sixth, they introduce curriculum innovations. And now, let's proceed to instructional leadership. Leadership is one of the functions of teacher as curriculum leaders. So first, supervise the implementation of curriculum and academic standards. Second, promote a school culture and climate conducive to teaching and learning. Third, communicate the philosophy, vision, and mission of the school. Fourth, train teachers and school staff. Fifth, lead in the development or purchase of instructional materials. Sixth, prepare the school budget for instruction. 7. Observe classes of teachers. And lastly, check assessment tools, exams, and authentic assessment. So these responsibilities highlight the diverse and impactful role that teachers as curriculum leaders and instructional leaders play in shaping the educational experience within the school. At dito po nagtatapos ang aking ulat. Maraming salamat.